It won't be far-fetched to say that most Nigerians are living off a salary. While that is good, it's advisable get a job, get employed, and earn money. It's good. But what happens when you lose your job, or you're unemployed, or you retire, or something happens and you can't work again? What happens then? The economy is tight. Anything can happen at any time. But because you know that anything can happen at any time, you should prepare for the worst possible thing that can happen. So if anything else happens, you already have a contingency plan. As an employed person, you only make money for as long as you work. Once you stop working, the money stops coming. And this concept caught my attention because it's not talked about a lot. But people lose their jobs daily. A lot of things can happen. Someone might be up today and the next thing is struggling tomorrow. And solutions have to be made for this. That's why I'm coming to speak to you guys about real estate as a plan. Not as a contingency plan per se, but as something you know that if you fall, you're not falling on the ground, you're falling on a soft landing. You're falling with the notion that you have something that can back you up, that can get you right back on your feet. Let's say you retire at 60, you earn a pension, you start living from hand to mouth. That's not the plan God has for you. That's not the plan you should have for yourself. Have a plan. That's why I'm talking about real estate as a retirement plan. But not just a retirement plan, but as a plan if things get rough, or if things change, or if life is not going as good as it was. So you have a plan, you have a backup. Because it has happened to people before and they did not expect it. They never thought it could happen to them. I'm not saying it will happen to you, God forbid. Hypothetically, let's assume it does. What happens then? Buy properties, buy real estate properties. You can buy land banking properties, not with the idea of building wealth. You lose your job. You require a huge sum of money, either for hospital bills, for school fees, for flight tickets, sponsor trips abroad, whatever you may need the money for. You know that you have something that can give you that money and so much more. Buy a plot of land, 3.5 million naira. You don't need it. You're living life, you're good, you're fine, right? What could go wrong? But if anything does, you have a plot, you have a property. Don't treat life like life can't happen to you. That's the sad truth actually. So imagine someone that owns properties, has properties in his name. Something happens, he lost his job, right? Or something happens, he needs to take care of someone in the hospital, maybe a family member is rushed to the hospital for something, or his children, he needs to send them abroad for school to further their education. Anything could happen, anything could come up, right? Or you're planning to get married and your wife wants a big wedding. What happens then? He sells his properties, he funds those deals, he funds those bills, he funds those demands that life has put on him. Then take someone who doesn't have properties, but he has money. Currently, he's not investing in the future, he's just investing in now. Something happens, he has an opportunity abroad, but the money stopped coming, it's not enough. What happens then? Your relative or someone you know was involved in an accident, you need a huge sum of money for the surgery or something. What happens then? You don't have anything to sell. You sell your car. How much do you think your car is worth? Right? Because cars, bags, shoes, clothes, all those things can lose value. But you know what doesn't? That's right. Real estate. Real estate doesn't lose value. So I'm telling you this to make real estate a plan. Not just to build wealth, but a plan. Buy properties, not because you want to build wealth, not because you want to land bank or anything. Just because you want to have a plan. Like if anything happens, you have a property in your name. Now I've got it to the river. All you have to do is fish.